It was a freak accident that has sent a wave of shock through the SCC campus and the Spokane community.
Eric Anderson, a popular faculty member and coach at SCC, died today while teaching a bowling class at the Lair Student Center on SCC's campus. He tried to unstick some pins caught in one of the lane's return machines. Anderson did unstick the machine, but he caught up in it as it started to move. We're told he was killed almost instantly.
KXLY4 in-depth coverage tonight with Showman and the popularity of this coach. First to KXLY4's McKay Allen at SCC. And McKay, this is just a tragic accident.
Right, and the campus community is devastated tonight. Eric Anderson's bowling class was in session. There were 20 or 30 students in the bowling alley at the time. Some pins became jammed. He went to the end of the lane to the pin return machine to unjam those pins. That's when it apparently started again. He was caught and killed virtually instantly. Now, we're told that the students outside in the alley itself did not see the actual accident take place. Anderson was behind the machine, out of the students' view. It wasn't until several minutes later the students realized something was wrong, went down the lane to where he was, and found Mr. Anderson there. Now, Eric Anderson was extremely popular, as you said, with his students, with the athletes he coached, but also with faculty and staff he worked with.
His family right now, I just can't imagine, his family. I don't know what he said to his kids before he left for school. I just can't imagine getting killed at a college on a bowling alley. It just blows my mind, and I feel bad that I wasn't there to unstick the pins.
Now, that man, Steve LeBlanc, works in maintenance at the campus bowling alley. He says he's fixed that same machine several times. He even says a fellow maintenance worker was injured in that lane's machine last fall, injured his arm, and had to go to the emergency room. Now, campus officials tell us grief counselors are on hand tonight, will be on hand tomorrow to speak to students, staff, faculty, as well as the athletes that Anderson coached about the situation. Eric Anderson has a wife and 2 little girls. Back to you.
McKay, thank you. We continue our KXLY4 in-depth coverage now with Showman. She's also live on the SCC campus. Sally, Eric Anderson was well known all over Spokane.
And incredibly popular, and as you can imagine, the running community here is completely devastated. This afternoon I spoke with one of his runners. She told me this just seems like a terrible nightmare.
Oh, he meant everything. Like, he was the best coach I've ever had, and I mean, I've gone through a lot of coaches, and to lose somebody that was just that close to me, it was just, can't put it into words.
Brittnee Sanchez says Coach Anderson was the type of coach who took the time to learn everyone's name and event. He even memorized everyone's best time. Today, the president of SCC said Coach Anderson is the best cross-country coach he has ever known. According to friends, the way in which he could motivate kids on and off the track is his legacy.
The way to really tell who a person is or what their life really meant is the impact they had on other people. And I don't think the community college has had anybody that's had a greater impact.
Now, this was Anderson's 13th year coaching. In his career, he's been named Coach of the Year 7 times for both cross country and track. Anderson is not only known as an incredibly talented coach, he was also an outstanding runner, winning 4 Community College All-American awards himself. At Spokane Community College, Showman, KXLY4 HD News.